Internationally, one of the stories that is getting a lot of attention and questions wondering why we're now just learning about the extent of the wildfires in Brazil. New calls for action over the record-breaking fires in the Amazon region. Researchers say there have been more than 74,000 fires this year. That's an increase of more than 80% over the same period last year. Now, environmentalists say most have been caused by loggers or farmers clearing the land. Laura McQuillan joining me as we look to this story. It's been unfolding for weeks, but really, as I was mentioning, Laura, suddenly the world has wakened up to the fact that these are the lungs of the earth. I think, the Amazon, and here's so many trees and this whole area of rich forest under threat.
Such an important area, Heather, and this could be catastrophic, not just for the Amazon, but for the world. I'll get to that in a second, but I just want to tell you, since last Thursday, more than 9,000 new fires in the Amazon. That's the scale of this. And a lot of attention right now because of photos, videos on social media. Some of that because earlier this week in Sao Paulo, the skies went dark with that fire. You know, Sao Paulo is some 2,700 kilometres away. That's like seeing smoke from a fire in Calgary here in Toronto. So many people across Brazil and the world now taking notice. This hashtag Pray for the Amazon spreading on social media. People there particularly worried because this is being attributed to rising deforestation. There's a political aspect to all of this. The new president of Brazil, Jair Bolsonaro, he's been blamed for his policies, which have been pro-business, opening up the Amazon to farming. But he himself is blaming environmentalists for these fires. Here's what he's saying.
A questão da queimada na Amazônia, que no meu entender pode ter sido potencializada por ONGs, porque eles perderam grana, tá? Com a intenção de trazer problemas para o Brasil.
So as you heard there, Bolsonaro suggesting that environmentalists themselves set these fires to make him look bad. We've seen recently him disputing satellite data from the country's space agency that showed the extent of deforestation. He sacked the head of that agency, accusing him of trying to undermine the government. Now, as you mentioned here, the lungs of the planet, the Amazon, so important for absorbing carbon and reducing stabilising the global climate, reducing emissions around the world. If it disappears, you know, the entire world could be in trouble. Right now, environmental groups are concerned about this, not just in Brazil, but around the world. We've seen some European countries pulling aid out of Brazil over that deforestation push, over its lack of action to protect the Amazon. Right now, a lot of people on social media calling for action as well, and so much pressure on Brazil right now to make some changes and save that rainforest.
Laura, thank you very much. Our Laura McQuillan.